Oh, can nobody hear me? First of all, y'all, can y'all hear me? All right, y'all can see me now. Y'all, it's hot. So, trying to wait on see some people come in. Hi, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. Whoever in the chat, share me out. I don't know who's in the chat, so but let me see. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. It's two people here, so I definitely yeah, we're gonna have a. I can stay up to about 11. I'm trying to see who's gonna come in here, and we're going to have an open dialogue. Um, it's been a lot of a lot of tragedy going on. Um, y'all, I've been good. I've been just getting prepared for school ending, and you know, I'm kind of it's bittersweet. I will be going live. I feel like I'm going to go live when I submit my last assignment. Live, and y'all will see me do that. Because that's going to be the end of an era for me. Um, and I'm excited. I am going to make sure that I am going to make sure that I signed up to take my SHRM, that is the Human Resource Management certificate. I have to have that in order to work for Human Resources. So I definitely want to make sure that I do that. And I'm so upset that I was not able to walk across the stage this weekend. Like this just making me upset every time I think about it. I know God is a reason why God didn't let it happen the way that it did. Um, but I am super grateful for just even having the opportunity to complete this. A lot of people don't, you know, um, get the opportunity to do something that they want to complete, and I have done that. And I'm forever grateful. I thank God. I thank God for allowing me to do this because it has not been easy, and it's going to the finish line. Like I don't even know what to do to even celebrate me graduating, but I know I want to celebrate because that's an accomplishment. Um, and enjoy life. Um, I am one of those people. I don't take life for granted. I don't take whatever God the doors that God has opened for me. I don't take that for granted. I'm forever grateful that God gave me this opportunity because there is the doors that's going to be open. I claim it, and that there was a door already open for me. Just moving on faith. So I am forever grateful. Um, and what else been going on with me? Nothing. Taking care of the kids. And basically getting prepared for them to be out of school at the end of this month because it's May the 1st. And just, you know, um, thanking God that we made it through this school year. Um, I as well, um, going to enjoy time with my kids this summer. I am not going to be sitting up here in this house talking about some schoolwork because I ain't got none. So me and the kids will be able to kind of enjoy being together and doing what having mommy and daughter and son time, and taking them to the movies sometimes and stuff like that. Y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and I would hope that somebody will come. Like I know it's late, and a lot of people ain't up, so I'm trying to wait and see. Cause sometimes it take YouTube 20 minutes to put me in the algorithm. That's why I hate. That's why I hate. That sometimes when I don't when you don't post a lot, it takes YouTube a minute to put you in the algorithm. So I'm trying to see if anybody gonna come on here before I get to have this conversation, and just talk, because I definitely want to talk about what's been going on. I most definitely do. So I'm trying to see if anybody's gonna come on, so we can just have that conversation. I know because it's been going viral, but I refuse to put my. I'm not a clout chaser like that, and um, I'm not, and I don't. I'll just rather talk about it and talk about what needs to be done and what we should do. Like so, us a couple of minutes here to see. I'm sorry, y'all, because sometimes I be trying to mute my thing and then mute the thing. So, but ain't nothing really been going on in the Facebook street, YouTube. It's been a lot going on. Um, but a lot of people haven't been talking about it. So I kind of want to get my input on it, and and have an open dialogue. You know, um, I'm gonna say this. As we all know, that it's been released that in Lips, as y'all know, he was. I'll have. I say everybody have their. Everybody relationship first. But when it comes to toxic relationships and relationships that um, are not healthy, it's best to walk away because you don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Like, that's one of the things that can actually live. I don't know what going on between their relationship, but the sister, when she went live on Big Belly Bob's um, platform, she put it in perspective for me. They're both were toxic. So the relationship was domestic violence and toxic. And they were trauma bonded together and they didn't know how to, no one wanted to walk away from the relationship. Let me say this, y'all. And, I honestly believe this. I honestly believe in walking away. When it does not serve you a purpose, when it's giving you more harm than it is good, walk away. Yes, it's hard to walk away from somebody you love, honey. I preaching to the choir. But you have to love you more than you love that person. You got to love God more than you love that person, especially if it's toxic. I don't want, you should never, let me say this, and I've learned this. You don't know, you will always want to come home and live in peace. Always. You always want to come home and live in peace. And that's even with your significant other. When it becomes too toxic, that means that it's no love there. It's just y'all trauma bonded and don't nobody want to walk away. I hate to hear, and my prayers go out to Lips and his family, because I know that that's very tragic what happened to him. And even for, I even feel sorry for the husband. And even though people like, I don't feel sorry for him, but you don't know what he had endured. You don't know what kind of experience they had in their relationship. We only see a little bit of their life, just like y'all see a little bit of mine. Unless you are with somebody every day, all day, you don't know what their life is like. So you have to give grace, and you also have to look at both sides of the picture. I'm not saying that taking someone's life is something to do. In self defense, I do believe that. You can judge me if you like. In self defense, when someone's trying to take your life, I honestly do believe in you having, self defense. And I'm sorry, I in self, uh, by defending yourself. I do believe in someone defending themselves if someone's trying to take their life. Um, y'all, life is. I don't want to be on here long. I'm gonna stay on here to 10. When you watch the replay, just hit the like button and thank you for watching the replay. I'm gonna say this, y'all. With all the things that I have experienced in my life, and all the heartbreak I have, all the friendships and stuff that has hurt me to my core, have disrespected me. I have learned that, man, if you can't, like, it's okay to be alone. Hell, okay, it's okay to create a life for yourself, even if it's just you. It's okay to create that life for yourself. It's okay to not. People act like it's something wrong with people who rather be single. Right now, I'd rather be single. I'd rather pour into me, pour into my children, and not deal with superficial fake shit. Excuse me. And men that are toxic, men that are thinking that they're the prize, and lack accountability. Like, y'all, I have been through, and I know I talk about it all the time, but I've been through a lot. And with me turning 40 and what God has done for my life in the last 6 months, man, I don't want to release this peace. Let me say that. I don't want to release this peace that's in my life right now. Like, I'm at peace. And I don't want my peace to be disturbed with mess. I don't. Um, and I'm one of those people. I realize if there is no peace for me, I got to go. I don't care how much I love you. I don't. Okay, I will walk away. And one then that's and I have done it 6 months ago. I have done it 2 years ago. I have done it 5 years ago. I have done it 8 years ago, 20 years ago. In every relationship or situation that I have been in, I walked away. And I had every right to in every instance. You have to know how to walk away when it doesn't serve you, when there's no love at the door, when when the person that you're with is not pouring into you. I ain't signing up. I don't want no damn friends with benefits. I don't want no situationships. I don't want even friends. I'm talking about like, oh, we friends, but then we're like, you trying to get in my pants. Nah, I don't want none of that. I want somebody that's gonna stand what God I have. I want what God got for me. I don't know who it is, what it is, and it may not just be me. I'm okay with it. If I live the rest of this life and don't find love and don't find um the person that God has for me, I'm okay. I love God. I just want to love myself and pour into myself. Because let me say this, y'all. When I learned that when you do that, when you ain't looking for nobody, when you just living your life in perfect serenity, that's when God will rain down these blessings upon your life. That's when you start really coming to your wholeness and figuring out what's your calling on your life. Like that's my thing. Like, I don't want to. Let me say this, y'all. A lot of people, I don't I don't have nothing against nobody. Let me just say this. But I do. But when I'm one of those people. If I lose respect for you, you won't hear from me no more. I'm sorry. I will speak to you and go on. I might look at you, say hey, but once I lose respect for you, you won't hear from me no more. Once I know that this related, like we ain't friends, or I notice how you're moving, I don't hold no grudge because people say, "Hey, Monica, I don't hold no grudge. You make the choice what you want to do because you're grown. You make those choices, and I'm gonna make my choice. If I choose not to deal with you no more, that's my damn choice." And that's why I said I'm not mad at previous people in my life. They made the choice to move the way that they move. I wish them. Let me just say this: I wish them the life that they deserve. That's what I wish for them. It's okay if you don't. I feel like it's okay if you don't wish them well, but you can wish them the life that they deserve. You do. You have that right, and that's the way I look at it. Um, but y'all, I'm on here ranting. But I definitely want to say, I'm one of those people that now I just want peace. I want to be around. I want to be around people that are for me. Like I really realized, like my 40th birthday, I didn't. I wasn't around nobody but my kids and my and my brother and my cousin. And I realized here in this town where I'm at, I don't have no damn friends. I don't have nobody that I can call on and say, "Hey, girl, I'm having a birthday dinner. Would you mind coming?" I ain't got them kind of friends in my life. I got people that I socialize with. I don't even socialize with them no more. I'm talking about the ones that stay around here now. Chris, Christine, Reese, Anastasia, y'all will always be dear to my heart. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about I really don't have friends that I can go out with and have a real genuine people in my life. I don't have genuine people outside of my family, and I'm getting emotional about it. I really don't have real genuine people that I can go visit and be cool with because the person, the people that I do be try to be around, they act shady as hell. All of a sudden, they act shady as hell, and or they think they're better than me, or doing things behind my back. So it is a damn shame, ain't it? But I'm not upset about it. I just feel like, you don't need friends. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those people that actually I'm cool with being by myself. I'll take myself out to eat. I'll take my um I enjoy my own self. Like what I want to do for my Mother's Day and for my graduation is to go out of town by myself, leave my kids with their dad, and just I don't want to do nothing but go to a hotel, go to their pool, relax, have drinks, and just be in the hotel sleep and not be bothered with nothing. Yeah, everybody needs somebody, but I want to be around the right kind of people. I really want to be around real good, genuine people because I feel like I'm a real, genuine, good person in real life. Like what you see now is what you get. I'm not delusional. I'm not saying that you don't need somebody, but I'm saying I want the right people in my life and in my corner that's pouring into me because I'm one of those people, man. I pour into my people. I intercede and pray for my people. I check on my people. I'm not. I'm not a fairy weather friend. I'm one of the realest ass people you ever gonna meet. I'm going to love on you because that's what you're supposed to do. I am not one of those people. Like, but the crazy thing is, and he's dead, is a lot of people that I thought were genuine. And I ain't talking about nobody on here. I'm talking about the people that I was kind of close to around here in Tupelo. I thought, we were cool, but I realized that they were just associates and they really were not my friend. And I have to learn to, keep a safe distance from them. A lot of people I have cut out, and I don't have anything personally against them. Yeah, and I guess that's the thing. Like, um, I was, I that's the thing that bothers me the most is like when I say you my friend, you my friend. If I say I love you, I love you, and it ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you. But when you try to break me, and then when you show me that you don't give a fuck about me, and you show me that, hey, you know what, I don't fuck with you like that, or you ashamed of knowing me, then that hurts. And me, I'm one of those people. When you show me that you messy, you ain't for me, all those things. Now, I really separate myself. I really do. Like I walked away from things that didn't serve me last year, and it came back into my face. Someone had brought it back to my face, and I blocked them, and I realized that they really wasn't for me because the crazy thing about it, I know, and I hate that I'm one of those people that try to expect other people to be like me. That's my biggest struggle. It is. I can admit, like, it is bad people in this world, but you sometimes you be wanting you be like, dang, like I thought this person was genuine, and I struggle with um there are not a lot of genuine good people in this world no more. And that would kind of make me kind of standoffish and not want to create relationships with people out here. Not y'all or the people that I have associated or have built a friendship with here on YouTube and outside of YouTube. I'm talking like Christine and Reese, Anastasia, Trisha. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like y'all are all like from different states, but when um but I realized like I know you are, and I guess that's what I just want friends. I want to hang out with girlfriends that have the same mindset as me. And the one friend that I do have, she lives in Texas, and she has a husband and all that. And and it's hard to foster friendships with fake ass people. And I'm not fake. I ain't perfect, but I ain't fake. You know, and I don't, like I said, I don't hold no grudges against nobody for being that way, but that makes me not want to deal with you and makes me kind of stay back and just deal with you from a distance. I know. I just, I guess I hate being good hearted. Sometimes I wish I hate, you hate being good hearted. And I guess that's my thing. Like I've been too good to people and they take advantage. And then I'm looking stupid and hurt. And then that person able to I've learned to just, let God let go and let God. I know. And I know that. Don't start East that. um but yeah, like I just say, I really was just speaking on lips and all them, and I was just saying, you know, somebody almost start. Don't make me hurt you. I guess it's I guess I was speaking about, toxic situations and toxic relationships and things and such, and how, you have to know how to walk away even if you do love a person, and how you can be trauma bonded to a person to the point that neither one of you all will is able to walk away. And I was just saying, I hate that that happened to him and his husband, production. Um, but I honestly was talking about, how we need to surround ourselves with genuine, like-minded people and pour into people that pour into us and leave that toxic, unpeaceful stuff alone. Like sometimes you just don't mesh well with people. Some people have not done their healing and they will literally try to break you. I thank God I got out of situations unscathed. Yes, Lord. Without being hurt. Only thing will hurt with my little feelings and ego, but it wasn't me. I still am better than I was a year ago, 6 months ago. So I know God done did his work. But I also was saying like I don't know. It seems like when you turn 40, something just comes off in your head, and you be like, I ain't got to deal with all this. That's where I'm at. Like I ain't like I was. I don't know. You were listening. I was just saying, I'm cool with being at peace by myself. Like I'm cool with being alone. I'm cool with being single. I'm cool with being just pouring into myself and enjoying my time. And that I don't want my peace disturbed by people that if you ain't who you say you are, then I'm gonna have to be out. Like I swear to God, like I don't want to be nothing. That's I'm not saying I don't want nobody, but I need a real man, a real genuine one, because it ain't gonna be nothing. They're just gonna be it's gonna be to get these walls down, baby. It gonna take a lot because I ain't going anything that ain't right. I'm gonna have to block. Like I literally blocked the guy last night. He came in my inbox. Um, Now he added me the day before. I guess it took him a day to say something. And next thing I know, hey, I looked at my inbox and he was like, hey, I said hello, and he was like hello, and I was like hey, and so basically what the conversation went was, um, do you still live in Tupelo? I'm like what? I'm like yeah, on my profile it say I live in Tupelo. So he was like, "Yeah, I think I didn't seen you before." And I was like, "For real, where?" He didn't never answer. He said, "Well, yeah, I didn't seen you. If I didn't came to see you before, I remember you." He was like, "Let me get your phone number." I was like, "What?" I was like, "This is the worst damn pickup line ever." So I was like, "Well, I don't feel comfortable giving my phone number out right now." And he was like, "Okay." Then he took me the thumbs up. I don't know what it is when he said okay. That kind of like, you know, I know. um, I blocked his ass though. He said okay. You see a thumbs up. I said, you know what? You toxic. Block. And I know that everybody like, Monk, you can give people chance. Fuck that. The worst pickup line ever. And then you try to make like you know me. I don't know you, sir. If you say you don't see me before I ask you where, then you can't even come up with a reason and you just want a number. I'm not that desperate black girl or fat girl. I'm sorry. No. I'm gonna need y'all to do some better. Instead, I'm gonna need y'all men to get some better pickup lines because the pickup line that I got last night will get you blocked again and again and again. And then you go get all. Then he was one of those men that he was one of those men that talk about the scripture and then talk about how women are supposed to act and how if you want to be a wife, how you gotta act. I like, oh, you controlling. You're not for control. You don't. I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to be controlled. I want to be honored. respected, treated as an equal. Because I'm gonna treat my man just as good. But don't try to control nobody. A relationship is not about control, honey. Anyway, yeah, that was my experience last night. I think I blocked somebody else. Maybe all I do is block, and I don't blame you, East Dad. That's the same thing I say. Now I'm like, and that even when it comes to friendships. If you feel, hey, I'm sitting here being nice and, hey girl, how you doing? You want to hang out? Oh, I can't. Oh girl, I'm gonna have to get back with you and let you know. Okay. And guess what? I understand we ain't equal and that the man is the head. But baby, treat me right. That's all I'm saying. Treat me right. How you say we ain't equal? I'm talking about as a equal in a partnership in relationship. Yes, the man, if he's your husband, so it's the headship. He's gonna lead and he gonna bring and all that. I understand all that. It just when a real man is gonna bring out a softer side to a woman like me who have to lead her home. I have to be the leader in this house because there's no man here. I have two children, and I have to make whatever decisions for this household. She is. I would look. It is, but just don't take her for granted. Because when you do, you lose. You lose. You think you don't losing, but you will. Like, it's hard to find a good man, and it's nowadays, and it's hard to find a good woman. When you find somebody good, you hold on to them. But if you know you are toxic, leave the good people alone. Go heal first. Fight whatever demons. Fight whatever demons you got going on. Yeah, fight your demons, and then get you heal, and then get you somebody good. This superficial shit about somebody who look the Instagram model, official fans model, or somebody that you got great chemistry with. That don't mean shit if they can't hold you down when in a time of trouble. When you actually need somebody on your side when there's a something going on with you, that's what you need. Superficial shit don't mean nothing when shit hit the fan. Do you hear me? Don't, baby. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, you do, and you do have to look. That's true. So and that is true. And you have to realize also you have to work on your toxic. What about you that control uh want you to or get you to accept or make you want to accept bad people or bad people with bad behaviors, accept bad things that you don't deserve. You need to recognize some of the toxic traits in you. Um, we all have things that we have to work on. Like honestly, like I'm not one of those people that say, "Hey, was that all that person?" No, because I was thinking about it the other day how somebody really let me know that they were toxic to me, and I just said, "Well, it's okay. Like, oh, it's okay for me to abandon my damn self, so I can be your punching bag." I was like, "Damn." That was my clue to walk the hell away. I was just so accepting of it because at the time I wanted to keep that relationship. But sometimes I realized like keeping that relationship didn't gain me anything. It gained me more hurt. So, and it gave him more ass. I'm just gonna be honest. Um, so I told myself, Michael, you gonna have to dig, you have to dig deep within yourself and figure out, and this for anybody that's going that that's why I say you have to find accountability. People have to find accountability. You have to see what the part that you played in a situation and the part that I played in a situation. Like me myself, I know that I should what I should have never did. In this last instance of my situation of whatever I went through, I can truly say I signed myself up for it because yeah, I think I like at first I thought I was a damn narcissist, but then they were like, "Mom, please." But was you? Oh, I'm sorry. I have dealt with several in all different forms, child. I had 2 kids by them. Woo, those are the worst types. No, the one that just passed was the worst type. But thank God I got out. God was protecting me from something. Thank God I got out. East Dad, thank God you got out. Because you made it to the other side. You are happy. Guess what? You are prospering. Guess what? They're still stuck in the same fake facade bullshit they had. I know, and that's why I said I got to stop. I got to stop. I got to stop. Like that's like some people can pretend so well. I can't pretend. I don't like pretending. If I love you, I love you. I ain't finna be sitting around here faking to be happy, faking that I ain't struggling on the inside. If you know you struggling on the inside, your mental capacity is at an all-time low. Go get help. Go talk to God, work on yourself, exercise, heal that childhood trauma, forgive the person that broke your heart. And my thing is, I always tell my kids, be better than the people that hurt you. You win in the end. They're still stuck being the same person, and they'll never grow. And that's why I say, I don't want to attract no. It seems like I'm the narcissistic person magnet, child. I am like, baby. I have been listening like a last couple of months when I am able to. I listen to narcissism and what it is. You right. You right. That's why you stay away from folks. I stay away, baby. I run hide. I've been on mute the last time when I really realized that the previous person was a narcissist. I ain't even tell them. I ain't give them no sign. I ain't do shit but block their ass and said shit else. I ain't say nothing. This thing I know 3 weeks later, they sent one of their what narcissistic people have flying monkeys. That's the people that do their bidding for them. It's one of his flying monkeys. Think that he's so great. Let me know that he's in a relationship and he having a child. So I was like, okay, cool. But I'm not bitter about it. But I blocked they flying monkey too, and I don't care how they feel. You were being messy, and you thought you was gonna get a reaction. So congratulations to them and their child. God bless. Hope she has a healthy baby. But silence. When God closes a door, He closes a door. Wow, you've been through it, so you know what I mean. Like, now I'm gonna be honest. The like the narcissist that I one like the narcissist from previous um they have I did not know that the malignant narcissists hide behind niceness, the good guy. I don't do anything wrong. A mama's boy. I didn't know. And if you ain't never known about narcissists, you would know that what this is. And so you met one in Mississippi. Oh, not me. Oh, did you? I need. So were you living? I'm sorry that you went through that, baby. I'm sorry that you went through that, honey. It's a lot of broken people in this world, and this is what I have learned. While when you learn how to block them and flourish and let them be what they're gonna be, they're gonna still be stuck in. They're still going to be stuck in the same position that they were in. They're still going to hide beside their mask because they're two people. They're like Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde, child. To the world, oh, not the nice kind, this person, but in real life, we behind closed doors, they are a monster. They had lack accountability. They will try to break you and all of those things. So be careful when you meet people that lack accountability and don't and the ones that are abusive. Those are the that will not leave you alone, that will stalk you. Be scared for your life. You may have to move to a whole nother state. May have to get a police report. Hold on, y'all. Okay. You said you know. Um so how often were you coming to Mississippi? Buying flights is a lot. And driving to Birmingham ain't that far from Starphone thing. Like it's like a 2 hour drive from here. So ain't no sunshine, child. When you're dealing with people that are toxic, you gotta let them go, or they'll break you. They'll break the goodness in you. I refuse to let people break the goodness in me. I said, God, I thank God for the doors that have been closed. And I had seen this video and I posted on my Facebook and I said, God, I thank you for closing those doors. You can't. Okay, so y'all had like a long distance relationship. How long were y'all together? Me being nosy. I'm being nosy. Yeah. Sleepy. But yeah. Oh, so oh, so she's a content creator too. Oh, well, it just say that there's something that you experienced, there's something that you went through, and there's something that a a part of you that you have to grow and learn how to not to attract those kind of people when they show you who they are. Don't try to fix them. That's my thing. Trying to love people through broken ass people that ain't gonna never change. This person actually told me they were gonna never change. Who? I don't even know her. I don't. Everybody from Mississippi don't know each other, child. Like Starford is very far. Are y'all still dealing? Okay. Well, why you say don't tell her you know me? Like I don't. I might go be nosy on their page, but I'm not one of those people. Like girl, I'm not one of those people, honey. We might have this conversation today. In the next couple of days, I forget this whole conversation. Like that's how much I'm not invested in people's life like that. I am not that invested in people's life. I use social media as a form of entertainment, but I said I'm gonna kind of like this year, since I'm graduating soon. Give me instead. What would you do for yourself as a graduation present? Ask that question since ain't you the only one in the chat because I don't know what to do for myself. Um. Okay. Oh, I thought you said was saying okay. Look, you said okay. This their name. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I ain't gonna put it on the screen or nothing. Okay. And my playbacks don't show my chat. So I thought you were saying okay. Look, tell how much I am. Really? That come on now, be real, East Dad. You playing? You playing? Jamel, go to bed. If you don't go to bed knowing you have a big test tomorrow, you gonna get a whoop. Go to sleep. Why? Why would you want to do that? Oh, y'all, my hand. Y'all, I jammed my finger. Then my baby, she accidentally burnt herself on some noodles. Oh, noodle water. You healing that though? Whew. Revive your youth. I still feel like I still look young. I look old. I look 40. Or do I look 50? You talking about voice spending. That's all I do with each other. I know I do need to though. Well, what would you do that doesn't require money? What celebration would you do? Because I want to take pictures. Um, I don't know about that. He said he 50 and don't look 50. Dye your gray hair. Then I say, yeah, that's what you do. Dye your beard. Dye your beard. And then I'll say you don't look 50. And but look, I'm great in my hair myself at 40. But dye your beard, and I'll say you don't look 40. I mean 50. I'll say you look 40. I think that what makes you look young though is that you have a nose ring. Um, and it look nice on you. He said he would do crazy shit like drive around, play boys to men, the road on repeat. You're welcome. No, you did say boys to be. I love me some boys to be. I really want, like, I just seen them in concert. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Boys to me. No, I haven't. No, that were boys to men. But I would love to see boys to men in concert. Keith Sweat, Uncle Charlie. Honey, I would love, baby. I'm old school 90s. I be up in there, have me a drink. Boys to me. I was like, have you? Also, they're from up north. What their name is? What their real name is? And the man with the deep voice. What's his name? Mm-hmm. Since you met them and all. To the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's so natural. Okay. Well, what their name is? Like I asked, what their name is? Their real name, not Boys to Men, but what their real name? I ain't never heard of Motown Philly. I knew next to New Jersey. Is it? I don't know. Look, I don't know. I ain't never been up north, so I wouldn't know. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants. He said Philly is next to New Jersey. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know. Sean Wayne. Wayne. Okay. I just know them as Boys to Men, child. They look old now. Too old, but I understand that they don't stay the same or look the same. Because I don't either. So, East Dad, what's your plans for this weekend, love? What you plan on doing? You going live on your page? Are you going live on your page playing your game? I'm so tired. Jesus. The kids just have the TV. This boy had his TV on just on blast all day. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm telling you, East that I ain't never been up. I know my states and all that right there. I learned that in history, but or it was it geology, whatever. Why not? You just taking the mental break. I understand, honey. Sometimes why I don't come live. You just taking a mental break. You still work at night. Oh, you still live in it's where have you moved to? Like I'm coming to see you. You moved to another state or did you move to just move to another just moved? I know it took a long time to get settled. Oh, you at work now? Oh, okay. I got Mr. Supervisor. Okay, Mr. Supervisor. Still in Jersey. Okay. Well, I hope you get settled in your new place. One thing I hate is to move. Moving is not my forte. Do you? You gonna have to meet me halfway, baby. You gotta come this way. Child, you ain't gonna be able. Let me stop. Are you gonna able to hold? Are you gonna be able to hold up? Now, something serious now. Something serious. I'm a different type of demon. Whew. Like a hot tamale. I'm just talking, John. Oh, a flight ain't no thing. Oh, okay. Mm. I'm gonna just keep it in my pants. I'm, I'm celibate. I'm celibate, but I can. It ain't. I'm celibate. I ain't doing nothing. I'm talking junk. You ain't scared of me. You should be. Honey, I'm a young tenderoni. Don't end up like Shannon Sharp. Let me stop. Let me stop talking crazy. Oh Lord, you would definitely want this. Oh, what a. Oh, really? Oh, my hand. Child, I'm scared of you now. You gonna make me scared. I'm just gonna stay. I'm scared now. My I'm scared. I, I'm scared. You sound like you a lot to handle. But you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this. This like uh you well what's that Eddie Both Murphy movie Eddie Murphy was on the Harlem Nights. You know the woman what's her name was Sunshine. Baby, she said it's so good, baby. Let me stop lying. But you ain't sized me up already. When? I seen your little request. Like you said, you throw it in the air. It looks like sunshine, baby. It's just did you, Lord bless you. Mm. Just bad, baby. You don't want to mess with peaches. See, big baby, peaches is you know what peaches is are. They're very soft. A good ripe peach. They soft. They juicy. I know. You say you confident. A lot of them say they're confident, and then they fall weak. They don't last long. Then I'm disappointed. I'm just talking junk, but yeah. A lot of them say they, oh, I'm confident, and then 2 3 minutes you done, Mm. and I'm like, I thought you said you can hold up. It's been a long time. Been a long time for me too. You don't need to talk about it. Okay. Most of them do. Then they get then they oh then they and then they fall weak every time, child. I'm just talking junk. I don't know what nobody can do. But baby, you might bang, bang, bang the headboard. What the split blues song? No excuses? Okay. No excuses. Okay. Child. Some people can go all night. Some people can go maybe between 15, 20 minutes. Some five, two. But then some people they have the erectile dysfunction, so you have to give them grace. But I definitely, y'all, I definitely want to say, it's more to me. I feel like that's a more of an intimate thing. I just feel like because you're exchanging energy, and you have, like I said, anybody, you have to be careful What? Hey, Anastasia girl, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, that's all what a girl needs. Like that's all what a girl needs. um, how you doing, Anastasia? How the girls? Hey, Manny. If you look listening in the background, what up, my boy? Um, I miss you too, love. I miss you too. I'm gonna try to go back live. You know, I be trying my best to like go live, but you know, I be being a little bit lazy. I'm gonna do better. We're going this live thing. I've been all night days are over. Uh-huh. Sure. Oh, we are doing good. We Jayla got to take her third grade reading gate test back over. My baby, she had anxiety and messed up. So let's pray for Jayla for Tuesday of next week. Um, you know, um, Jamel, um, did I tell y'all about unless unless it's certain people? Child. Um, thank you, girl. Certain people. I don't do certain people. I'm just a one type. I'm a one and only kind of girl. I don't do that. I don't do people. I do one. And if you know that. All right. Well, you have a good night. I know you finna get off work. Drive safely. Be good. Peace. Yeah, but yeah, Anastasia, like we been good. Um, Jayla took some noodle girl, burnt her arm with some water. All right. You can text me sometimes. I inboxed you too, sir. And I ain't got my response. I need that response, sir. Thank you. And you go to your messenger, you'll see it. She said be good. Exactly. Be good. Um, but yeah, she wanted some noodles so bad. I told her you ate already. Anyway, she done burnt her arm, but we got it. I'm fixing it to where it's healing. She didn't get no third degree. She got like a first degree, a little burn on. It'll heal. Just things happen. Like I told her, don't be sitting here having these people think that I abuse you, because baby, I am not an abuser. I love my child. Y'all, if they spoiled, and they're getting ready for state testing. Jamel has a state test tomorrow, and his ass just won't go to sleep. I forgot to buy. I went to Walmart and forgot to buy the sleeping pill. So hopefully he'll take his little tail on back to sleep. Um, Jamel, go to bed. Um, and just trying to finish. This is supposed to be the weekend that I walk across the stage. Unfortunately, I won't do it. I'm very, I'm kind of sad about it. You be big cheery. I don't be my kids. Can't tell you the last time. Now, Jamel, I do fuss a lot, but uh, it's different ways of um discipline your children. I don't have to beat them to get them to know I'm not playing with them. But Babu, check your messenger. Um, but Anastasia, I don't know if I told you that we had an incident that happened at school. Did I tell y'all that? Yes, girl. Yes. Well, before that, there was an incident that happened at the school with Jamel. The teacher tried to write my baby up. Baby. Yes, I. This was the Easter weekend. Did that pay? Hold on. Yeah, they tried to write my baby up. She had the damn nerve talking about this is the music teacher, right? Now, me and you both know how children with autism is. If they don't like you or want you in their space, or if they feel like they can't come to you and say they need help. If your child is shy, they ain't gonna ask you for no damn help. I don't give a damn if you are a teacher, their mama, that if they don't trust you, they ain't finna fuck with you. And I guess this teacher thought she was just gonna give my child some discipline. I'm still pissed off at her. Cause you could, anyway, this what happened. I got a text message and they was like, "Hey, Miss Pulliam, I just want." She was like, "Hey, I just want to inform you that I wrote up Jamel because he didn't do any of the work in the reading class." I'm like, "Well, did he, And I had to write him up because I have told him several times to do his work and he don't want to do it." I said, "Well, did he disrespect you or told you no? Did I say did he talk back or disrespect you or anything like that?" She was like, "Oh no." I'm like, "Nope." I said, "Okay, so you writing him a child up because he didn't disrespect you because he didn't do the work." She was like, "Yeah, because I have told him several times to do his work, and the kids, um, the kids have the kids was helping him, and he wouldn't. And then I told him several times that if he need help, just come at me and ask me for help." I said, "Well, man, Jamel is a very shy kid and he don't really bother nobody." I said, and I said, then you haven't reached me out to me about it. And that's very strange because usually the teachers reach out to me and Jamel do something. They're gonna talk if Jamel go sleep in class. Some Jamel sleep is the number one issue. Um, like any of that, they text me. But this teacher, she just felt and she said, "Well, I had several conversations with him," and I'm like, "Well, you ain't reached out to me." And then she was like, "Well, I just want to keep you informed, and because he should know my expectations in my class." He said, "Now he knows my expectations in class." I told her, "But bitch, you can have all the." Woo. I just said, "Okay, ma'am. Well, I told her, I said, well, ma'am, is this?" I said, "Jamel is not a problematic kid." I said, "And first of all, you do." I told her she could do what she do. I said, "But please know that you did not inform me or reached out to me in any shape, form, or fashion about my child and his behavior. But you do what you do." And so she called herself writing him up. And the principal reached out to me and she was like, "Well, ma'am, Miss Pulliam, um, we're gonna void this write up because Jamel, he has an IEP. And if y'all don't know what that is, an individualized education plan. And a part of his girl, do you know how mother pissed off I was? Um, Trying to discipline my child. She was just upset because all the kids was helping him, and maybe he didn't want their help, and maybe he didn't trust the children either. The principal told me that it was void, and that he ain't nothing gonna happen to him because it's a part of his IEP that if he's a shy kid and he may not always tell you that he needs help, and he ain't got to do the work and he don't want to. He just needs it. And they said that usually they'll just send him to do something else, and that's fine. Send him out to class, let him sit with his sped teacher, or make him go color. But you ain't finna write my baby up for some nonsense. And I just talked to you. I was like, "Man," I was like, I just said, "Thank you, ma'am." I told her, I was like, "Jamel is not a bad kid. He is very shy." I said, "Jamel is one of those people that you have to build trust with. If he doesn't trust you, he ain't gonna do the work." And that's just the realest thing that I could just tell. I said he's not a bad. I said I understand that kids do stuff, and sometimes kids can be hard headed. But I said Jamel is one of those people that you actually have to build trust with. That I said for her to say that he knows, like that, that he told her that she told him that he can just tell her if he need help. I'm like, he ain't gonna tell him because he don't trust her. I said that, and that's probably the reason why he didn't do the work. And she's sending him, taking him out to class, trying to tell him that he got to do this and this, putting more pressure on him. Still ain't gonna make him do the work. He don't know what the hell you talking about, nor did your damn expectation, because they have went out the window with him. He don't care. Like, that's the thing with kids that have autism or kids that have uh comprehension. Sometimes they don't comprehend what the hell you saying, and he's shy. He ain't finna tell you shit. He'll piss on himself sometimes if he gotta go to the bathroom. I mean, that made me so upset. I said that bitch thought she right. That bitch thought she ate and she didn't. Excuse my language, but she thought she was just, you know what I'm saying? I said, you probably one of those teachers that'll praise the bad kids for one. Yes, that's why he has an IEP. Like, you should have checked into that. If you see a shy kid that don't bother nobody, now this is Jamel's second year at the school over here. So you should know what kind of kid he is. You should know he's a shy kid. Maybe in your mind, you should have looked and find out what's really going on with him. And he said, "Oh, if he got," and I understand that that's sensitive information that some kid teachers are not privy to unless they ask. But you should have figured out, well, what's going on with this kid instead of trying to write him up, build a relationship with him. Right. Fourth, this is a 3 through 5 school. This ain't his first year at this school. Talking about she done told him several times. I'm like, girl, bye. Yeah, like it been some hard times going on because I've been, whoo, I promise you, I've been very, very, very that really ticked me off that day. Then a couple of days later, we had to have, I think that Monday or Tuesday of the next following week, we had a meeting. And the teachers was like, "Oh, Jamel, he's such a good kid. He really don't bother nobody. You know, he don't do drama. He don't keep up a lot of trouble. We just, he might sleep a lot, but he ain't no problem." And it was like, he's like the big brother of his little friend group. He don't, if somebody ain't doing right by somebody, he ain't gonna deal with them. And I'm like, that's right. That's how you supposed to be. And they was like, and I just expressed to them. I was like, well, I just want to let y'all know that I did not appreciate that music teacher doing what she did. And then they was like, we understand that's the reason why we have the IEP. So, or what's inside of his IEP, so he'll know. They know that, Jamel, what he do, girl? Girl, I'm glad that he going on to the 5th grade. That's all. Hopefully they'll treat him better. Like, he's trusted special education teacher because he been with her for a long time, and she, he can trust her. Like, in the beginning, he probably didn't trust his sped teacher, but she had to build trust with him. These kids, you have to build trust with. They ain't gonna automatically trust you because you the teacher. You got to build something with these kids. Build trust. That's with anybody. Just because they're children doesn't mean that they trust you. Mm. And sometimes with them autistic kids, they spell they know bad people from a mile away because they will not fool with them. I promise to God. Like, Jamel, if a person ain't right sometimes, he ain't even don't treat him right, he's not gonna deal with you. My baby ain't finna deal with you at all. And he ain't gonna be around you. They sniff out the bad people or bad energy. So how's the weather in California, Anastasia, girl? Yeah, I think Jamila. I need to wash the dishes, but I might think wait on it till tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Oh, I'll try to be loud about Saturday, y'all. Um, Me and Jayla gonna be working on her reading to make sure that she is prepared for this test. Cause I really want her to pass this time, so we ain't got to worry. Cause baby, I cried real tears when I found out my baby didn't pass the test. And I got told her, I'm like, Jayla, you are an A and B student. Like, what happened? But sometimes, like she said, the anxiety go over me. Anxiety. It might have been anxiety. And I see what her struggle is when it comes to like main idea and finding the main idea of a story or the lesson in the story. So I have to make sure. What? Talking about to highlight the answer text? I didn't think that was a requirement, girl. That bull crap. I'm telling you, these teachers could be a mess. And then sometimes the kids don't. That only thing they teaching the kids is how to take the test. They ain't teaching the kids shit. They just teaching the kids how to pass the test. That's why I teach my kids. You just do enough to pass the test. That's all you have to do is know how to do enough to pass the test. You're not teaching the kids anything to learn. You're teaching them how to pass the test. That's it. But anyway, when you get out here in this real world, you're gonna learn by experience. Anyway, that's so you ain't gonna be highlighting when you reading out here in the real world. Child, bye. Tell him he suck. These people are mad. Yeah, I guess every state have their different. I guess every state have their different. Um, they have their different requirements. I don't know. Jamel, go to bed. I'm gonna turn off the TV in a minute. Cut the TV down. Go to bed. It's 11 o'clock at night, and you got a test in the morning. A state test, a big test. Take your tail to sleep. Turn the TV down. No, it ain't. I hear it. Cut it down. Or get a whooping. I'm gonna turn the TV down. Oh hell! I guess they want her to highlight the context clues. That's a mess right there. I'm sorry, Anastasia. Let's pray. Just tell her to just highlight as much as she can. To just go ahead and so she can go ahead and get out of his class. It's always something, Lord. It is. So I guess he want to know why she's finding the answers that she's finding. So I guess that's why he want to highlight it, just to find the context clues or whatever. That's crazy though. As long as I feel like as long as y'all only teaching them how to find the answer anyway, whatever. Right. That's wild. Have you talked like what he said that she can do to help her grade? I know it's close to the year. That's crazy. I know, like, it's not a requirement for jail them to do it, but they teach them how to do it to help them with context clues so they can find answers in the story and go back and help them find answers and understand the text. But it's never a requirement, not for my baby. Yeah, that's crazy right there. But this is good old Mississippi, though. It might be it's different in California. That's crazy right there, y'all. But how have okay? Well, that's good. So how have you been, girl? Before I leave about here, I want to know how you been. Like everything well, health wise, and all that. How's your family? Not your girls and boy, but your actual family. Mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, auntie. Damn, book reports. Dang, that's a lot. I guess their learning requirement is different. My baby ain't did no book now. She might have did something with the book fair. I don't know about no book report. And I don't think they had a book fair this spring. It is. Is it, child? I'm gonna stay right here in Mississippi. I'll go visit, but I ain't staying. How much the eggs? Ooh. Yeah, my head so dry. I'm gonna have to put some on. I bet you did. I bet you did, girl. I bet you did. I gotta go get some eggs, and um, I don't cook a lot like I used to. We have stuff in the refrigerator, but I just try to cook what we need. I know we shouldn't eat out a lot, but hell, we eat McDonald's baby 2-3 times. They eat McDonald's at least two. We eat Sam's Club pizza on Fridays and all that. $18, 18 pack $8, baby. They'll stay in the store. Stay in the store, honey. I'll be live. Girl, you got Walmart membership? They got 50 cent. If you have a Walmart membership, you can get Paramount plus Showtime. And I think me and the kids gonna have a movie night Saturday. I'm gonna buy some stuff for a movie night. Um, They got Paramount plus Showtime for 6 months for free. Then you get if and you get 50 cents off your gallon of gas. I need to go put about 10, 15 in since I'm getting that 50 cent off. And because I don't go nowhere really. And you also get $10 of free Walmart books cash. And then if you shop and if you do your own shop, you get another $5. It ain't a bad thing, but it's some better than nothing. Girl, you be paying $4. Well, that's still high. Gas like $2 and some change here. I think it's like two something. I ain't know. I ain't been to the gas station since Tuesday. It's two something. It's like $2 and some change. It's like 2.75 or something like that. I know I had paid like $2, so it might be like 2.50. Girl, woo! No, it'd be like 30 for me if I'm gonna eat $40. Girl, no, 65. I'll be crying every day, every time, baby. If we ain't leaving the house, unless we got to go somewhere. I'm talking about really got to go somewhere. Groceries that have to be delivered. Jesus, $65. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm finna go and go to bed. It's getting kind of hot. You die, you die, little girl. Shit, I would too. Anastasia, you wild. But girl, I don't blame you. I would too. I'm like $65, baby. And people wonder why a lot of people like working from home. Working from home is the best thing. And I thank God my kids can just walk to school for the next 2 years. Jamel be riding the bus. I won't be able to drop him off at school. He won't be able to go to daycare. So he'll be dropped off. He'll ride the bus to school. And then, that's it. But for the next 2 years, my kids will be walking back and forth to school. I pray God coverage over their life every time. But anyway, girl, me too, but I ain't doing it. Whew, we need to walk, lose weight. I definitely want to lose about 50 pounds, 56, pounds. Uh, girl, we'll be all right. Skinny don't always mean healthy. Anyway, y'all, you need to lose 100, girl. That means you're gonna be skins and bones, child. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. you would save money for food. Yeah, you would, child. Mommy Link StreamYard. Please don't say me no. But I don't know you. I'm gonna get up off here. Bye. I don't know you. Xavier and Wendy. I don't know you. For what? No, you're gonna get blocked. Okay, boo. Good night. Xavier, find somebody else to troll. Good night.